Hey guys, this is the first episode of the series that I'm going to be doing on finding some gaming bargains. I'm kind of into sort of semi-retro games at the moment, sort of late PlayStation era, sort of PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, um, anything around that region. So sort of I think Gen 5, Gen 6 consoles. To give a shout out to Pete Dorr for this because he actually gave me this idea after I watched one of his videos. So I thought I'd maybe give it a wee go, see how it goes. But yeah, sure, let's see. Okay, so we'll start off. We'll just have a wee look for some PlayStation. And we'll just type that in and bundle. And I always like to put it in quotation marks just because you can get some good deals. So let's have a wee look. What's just about the end here? Final Fantasy, that's good. Spider, not heard of that one. Glow in the Dark. Oh, it's very good. Theme Hospital. That was a fantastic game. I used to play that all the time with my mum back in the day. Oh, no, it's ended anyway. But still anyway, some good games there. But it's quite good to sort by lowest first because I'm quite a wee cheapo. Go on by now. Just have a wee look and see what I can find here. So yeah, this is my first YouTube video I've ever done. So if you could give me some feedback in the comments towards the end of the video or whatever. It'd be much appreciated. Let me know whether the mic's good or not. It's one that I actually just got for Christmas on an Astro A40 headset, so it might be terrible. I've heard that the mics aren't great. I've never tried them before. Um, and I did play Rust a wee bit the other day with it, and it wasn't terrible. People could understand me complaining at them not to kill me and stuff, being the wee noob I am. But hopefully it'll all work out fairly alright in this video anyway. So I'm quite a fan of the Gran Turismo series, but oh, I hate it whenever they do this. See, they put the 199. You think it's the whole thing, and then there's actually sub listings as well. There's probably an option to turn that off somewhere. Um, it's the same floor as well. It looks like it's the same guy has done this all. So we look down here. How much in the way here? Oh, what's this? We look. They all look like they are market price. If I remember right, that is one of the. It's like Play It. The PlayStation 2 publisher. They put out really lots of shovelware type games. Um, which the PlayStation 1 seems like it suffered from quite badly. The PlayStation 2 was horrendous. I have a quite a big PlayStation 2 library, and unfortunately, a lot of it's shovelware that I've managed to pick up for 5p ago, or maybe about what 7 or 8 cents in American dollars, if there's any Americans watching, or maybe about 10 Canadian cents. I'm not sure what it is in Australian, sorry guys, or anywhere else. But yeah, not much in that way. And of course, I'm looking at the UK um, eBay at the moment, so these are all PAL games, or mostly PAL anyway, or PAL UK. Um, oh, Max Payne's a fantastic game, by the way. If you haven't played it and you have a copy, and about it, you come across one cheap, certainly pick it up and have a go at it. It's a really good game. And yeah, can't really see too much in here. Oh, what's this? Not too sure, not too good. Ooh, it's like these original demo discs. Not too the graphics are just astonishing for the time. I suppose they were very good then. Just look at Samuel Jackson's face. Poor Liam Neeson beside him as well. He doesn't look too healthy there. Oh dear. And I went to see the latest Star Wars the other day as well. It's actually I was really worried it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it anyway. I know some people I know actually didn't like it. Um one person even said they liked the prequel trilogy more, so he obviously is a wee bit crazy. But um the original trilogy. It's hard to beat. Um, but sorry, I'm just looking here at the side. I didn't notice that before. Hmm. I think I've clicked on this before. Oh, wait, those are popular on eBay, so probably be snatched up fairly quickly. But yeah, these promo discs I managed to pick up. Notaro, no Notaro. I was never really into it, but I managed to find it in a charity shop or charity shop is the equivalent of a thrift store in the United Kingdom. Um, it was a promo disc, and I managed to get it for 50p. Of the collection two or something like that, collection number two or something. Not too sure. Um, but it was I popped it in the other day. It's just the exact retail version. It's surprisingly good. I've not really found much here, guys. I'm gonna try a different research term here. I'm quite into the Resident Evil series, so let's see if I can find anything related to that. Okay, so you'll put I think the search functionality is very similar to uh, Google, so or maybe not. I thought it was, but obviously it isn't. But PS2 will surely throw up a wee bit more than that anyway. Okay, so I actually will have this one already. The collector's tin for that. I believe America has a reddish sort of version of it, which is quite cool. But I personally like this one a wee bit better. Haven't played either of these two either. I only got into this the other day. It's actually bearing in mind I have a gaming PC and everything as well, and I actually had more fun on this than any other game I've played in quite a long time. Um, it's a very good game. Oh, it's quite a good wee bundle. It was 20 quid though. It's quite expensive. Mm. Haven't played Tony Hawk's in a long time. No, I'm not even gonna watch that. Not too good. There's a lot of other good wee bits and bobs in here as well. I've heard I saw on the was this on yeah, I think this was on Alpha Omega Sin's channel. Um he strongly recommended this. Um this is looking is it Spanish? I'm not too sure where that is. Um judging by the language though, I'm going to say it's either Spanish or Italian, something like that. Um yeah, I think that's Italian. Um I didn't do Italian in school, but yeah, no. I heard that these are fantastic. They're like little GameCube controller or PS2 APC. Not too sure, but I thought it was a GameCube that it came out for. But yeah, certainly looked Italy. There we go. Um, it looked fantastic. Whenever it was in Alpha's channel. Let's try something else. Resident Evil, Silent Hill. I actually picked up Silent Hill. Oh, Silent. Get all the crappy Silent Sniper games or Silent Scope. Um, oh, three of them. Was that the collector's edition? Ooh, special. And a movie which is not worth seeing. Origin, and I think that's after the main director had left because he left after the second one. The first two were the only two that were really noteworthy as far as hardcore fans go. Because I think it was the original writer or director or whatever. He stayed with it, the franchise for those two, and then he left and worked on some other projects. And it slowly went downhill after that. Same with the Resident Evil franchise. After four, I heard mixed reports about five, and then I heard that six was absolutely horrendous. And it was more of a zombie shooter as opposed to a survival horror flick. Um, see how much Commodore. 128. Some good stuff here. Good wee bits and bobs. Scrapple. Flashback. I actually saw a bundle of like 100 of these for like £45 the other day on Gumtree. Gumtree is like a service. I'm not sure where it's actually. I know that we definitely have it. I'm from Northern Ireland, so we definitely have Gumtree here. I'm pretty sure it's over in the rest of the UK and down south in the Republic of Ireland as well. I think it's over in America as well, but it's kind of similar to Craigslist and other sort of like classified ads sort of listing platforms. These original key. It's just crazy how much they charge, like £5 for, oh sorry, £4 for her replacement key. um, and look at this, the others, and they're not even clean. Oh my word! You can tell it was meant to be if you look at the bottom of the key there, just like where my cursor's hovering on the model. You can tell that it was white before. The UV damage and shitty fingers and stuff have sort of discolored it. Okay, yeah, bored of that. Let's go have a wee look. Not really looking properly here. Just because this is my first video, I haven't really set a structure or anything. I don't have a wee list of notes or anything. I might do that next time. Have a wee list of things to search for. But yeah, sorry if this is kind of crap. Hopefully no one's fallen asleep yet. I'd say most of the viewers have dropped off by this point anyway. But let's see if we can find anything good for Jack and Dexter. I'm kind of a big fan of the series, and unfortunately, oh, that's kind of cool. Not really into the whole Japanese thing, but just because it's a series I like, kind of interested in that. It's kind of cool that the disc is red. TC, I'm not too sure what that code is. Or that region code, I'm not really sure. Maybe it's Europe. Not sure. Oh, it's PAL anyway. Jack X wasn't my favorite one in this series. Now I have to say, Precursor Legacy, that was fantastic. And 3 was good as well. I think 2 was the best though. Just because in 2 it was you were so used to being sort of like a child sort of shooter, or not shooter, sorry, platformer. In the very first one, and then you get the Jack 2, and all of a sudden everyone's calling each other, whenever you were my age, everyone, he said a bad word, oh, sort of thing. Jack comes along, and all of a sudden he's talking, and he's a bit of a, this badass. When he picks up the, was it the dark eco, or purple eco, I remember it was purple. Um, he's just a bit crazy on it. And it was just a completely different world. It sort of grew up with you in that regard. Because I know that certainly whenever I played the first one, I was maybe what 7 or 8 or something like that. Playing the original Precursor Legacy. And then whenever Jack 2 came out, I was a wee bit older. Slightly more mature. I say slightly. And it just sort of matched my age a wee bit more. Other franchises have done the same thing as well. Harry Potter probably being the most notable. If you watch the movies, you'll see that they start off quite childish in like the Philosopher's Stone, and or the Sorcerer's Stone, as they call it in America. Then as it goes on, by the sort of Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, it's all of a sudden is this, very mature, or not mature, but much more dark and sinister sort of franchise. So, okay, let's have a wee look for Atlas. Let's see if we can find any Atlas games. Or no, I'm not spelling it right, am I? Atlas. No? Am I spelling it right? By Atlas, yeah. 70 quid. and Spanish. I do not think I'm spelling this right. This game. Yeah, it is Atlas. I was right. Mustn't be very many releases in the UK. Maybe it was more of a US thing. Atlas games. 'Cause there's fuckloads here. 119 for international sellers, and there's only two. And this one is Japanese, and this one's Spanish. So yeah, obviously not too uh, prominent here. They've done it for other games though. So okay, okay. Well, I think I'm going to end the video here. Let me know what you think. If you liked it, then like it if you want, and I'll appreciate the likes very much. Obviously this is my first video, so I'm not expecting anyone to even watch it or anything. But it'd be kind of cool if you know you like it and you comment and let me know what you think. What things do you want me to search for and comment on and stuff like that. Um, you can get a wee idea of what the prices are like over on this side of the water, or at this time. It's the 27th of December at the moment in 2015. So this gives you an idea of what the sort of pricings for games and stuff like that are at the moment. Okay, thanks guys for watching. I'll talk to you later. I can't figure out how to stop the screen, stop the recording.